Illustrated here is how your presentation may look under a few different scenarios. The use of floating egg sacs versus egg sacs that sink. Today I'm going to do some more egg sacs. Last time I did them, I did a formula, a recipe, call it what you will. I did 7 eggs, and these are going to be floating. I did 7 eggs and 4 floaters. I think today what I'm going to do is work on smaller egg sacs for when the occasion arises that they're needed. And I think I'm going to do 4 eggs and 2 floaters. And then after I do the first one, then I'll test it to make sure that it floats properly. And the first thing that we want to talk about is if you go to a sporting goods store and you get a jar of a jar of trout TNT, these are salmon eggs. And salmon eggs are this size right here. They're larger than egg sacs, steelhead eggs. Those are salmon eggs. And these are steelhead eggs. A little bit of difference between the two, but apparently both work. So in doing an egg sac, what we have here is 3-inch, I would call it skein, and this is orange, chartreuse, and red. There are other colors, and if I want to do a floating egg sac, then I'll put one of these floats in there. We have orange, we have pink, and we have chartreuse. So I'm going to start out and make a couple eggs here. And you can make these in different sizes, depending on whether you're in clear water. Now this right here, I think I'm going to do a floating egg sac. And I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I want to take out, and I want to make this one a small one. I took out 3, so what we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to make a floating egg sac, and I'm going to put, I think I'm going to just put one floater in there. Having 5 eggs in there, it doesn't take much to float those. So I think we're going to go with just one of these. So what I'm going to have to do is test it in some water and see that it floats properly. Okay, I closed up my egg sac, and this little machine works pretty good. If I wasn't quite so old, I'd be able to do this a little bit faster. So I'm going to take my magic thread, whatever it's called. I'm going to do 5 wraps. Cinch it down a little bit. Cinch it down a little bit. And to finish it up, I'm going to do 3 3 wraps. And I'm going to pull it and break it off. I'm going to trim the top of it. I'm going to trim the magic thread. And there we go. That's a really tiny one. And there we go. So I'm going to put that aside. I think I'll make a couple of those. And again, I'm going to use yellow. And the only thing about these squares is the fact that it's difficult at times to pull just one square out of the packet. Now, what did we do? We did 5 eggs. There's 4. There's 5. And we're going to do one float. Get out my thread. Five wraps, cinch it down a little bit. Cinch it down again. 3 wraps. Break it off. Open up this. As with everything else in this world, you have to a little bit of practice to try to perfect it. So, okay, this is a bag of steelhead eggs. I've got more than enough to make a lot of egg sacs. I wish I was able to go steelhead fishing more often, but anyway, I'm going to put these in the in the freezer, and they should be good the next time I need them, maybe next year, whatever. So right now I have, these are the Trout TNT salmon eggs, natural pink. I have steelhead eggs floating. I have steelhead eggs, and these are not floating. I have one in there that's floating, so these are not floating. This is bubblegum trout TNT eggs, and there's no additional scent at all in those. And those are steelhead eggs, and I put a little bit of anise in with these. So that's what I have to work with next time I go to Erie. As with everything else in this world, you have to a little bit of practice to try to perfect it. So again, you can use whatever colors you want, and if you don't use a floater, then you have a regular egg sac. So put a floater in it, you have a floating egg sac. No floater, just a regular egg sac, an egg sac sink. So again, you can put whatever color eggs you have into whatever color screens you have, mix them up, do whatever you want. This is an advertisement offering those that own a business savings of up to 60% on products used every day in their business, from banking checks and promotional labels to business forms and so much more. This informational website will take you directly to our order online site. For over 35 plus years, customer service and product quality has been our number one goal. Our patrons have told us that we exceeded their expectations and provided some inspiring feedback. Thank you for this moment of your time.